Welcome to week 7 of the WAFL. The Lumberjacks and Huskies are taking a break this week, but the action's far from slowing down. The Wizards and Aviators remain the league's unbeaten, looking to extend their perfect seasons. Meanwhile, Matt Stafford and the Shamrocks are still searching for their first victory of the season. It's shaping up to be another thrilling week. Let's dive in. And here we start with the Thursday game. 6-0 Wizards, 1-4-1 Mounties, and here Tua in the first. A strike downfield to Jordan Addison. Wizards up 7-0. Now J.J. McCarthy back to pass for the Mounties, throwing to his right. Intercepted, and down the sideline goes linebacker Quincy Williams, eventually tackled by the QB himself at the 10-yard line. Now Wizards at the 6, Tua back to throw. He's going to scramble to his left, tuck it, and run it in for the score. Wizards up 14-zip. But later in the first, Mounties on a drive from the 4-yard line. McCarthy's throw is intercepted. Second time this game, Rayshon Jenkins jumping the route. Second quarter now, and it's Tua to his back. Joe Mixon in the flat. Wizards up 21-0. But with under a minute left to go in the half, McCarthy, he's got a wide open Jamar Chase down the sideline. Mounties make their mark, 24-10, second half. Wizards, though, handing to Joe Mixon, barely getting across the goal line, 31-10. 5 minutes left in this game. Fourth down for the Mounties, and McCarthy finds his tight end for the score. Now 2 minutes left to go in the game. Wizards at the goal line, and Joe Mixon punches it in. Second rushing touchdown, 38-17, 38 seconds. McCarthy still firing. Jamar Chase gets the toe down. Mounties still lose the game, but make it look a little bit better. 38-24 final score, and the Wizards' magical run continues. Next we go to the Austin Armadillos, taking on the Columbus Caps. Caps in the red zone. Bo Nix steps up, hits his tight end, Pat Freiermuth, 7-0. Caps get the ball in the second quarter. Nix to a wide open receiver. The juke sets him loose, and the Caps score again, up 14-0. Nice moves by DJ Chark now, the Armadillos, and Penix rolling to his left. Doesn't see the linebacker, Demario Davis, lurking in the background. Caps take over. 2 minutes to go. Derrick Henry straight up the middle. The acceleration, the burst. Caps up 21-0. 25 seconds left in the half. Armadillos trying to get something, and there it is, the leaping score on the ground by Michael Penix. Now into the third quarter, Caps with the ball. Bo Nix throwing across the middle. Deebo Samuel fighting for the extra yard, gets in the end zone. 28-7, end of the third now. Penix rolling to his left, cutting it up himself, and getting the second rushing touchdown. Showing the agility on that one. 28-14, Armadillos with the ball. 4 minutes in the fourth. In the back of the end zone catch, and just popped right back up. Sterling Shepard with the play of the day so far. 7-point game. But the Caps, they hand it to King Henry, and with no more Armadillo timeouts, that run will seal the win for the Caps. Final score 28-21. Now we go to the Dreadnots, docking their ships in Dragon territory, and the handoff to start this game. Kenneth Walker darts into the end zone, 7-0 Dragons. Play action for Mac Jones, and he has brought down the corner blitz, got to him. But next Dragons possession, C.J. Stroud back to pass, backing up a little too far. He is safetied. Jermaine Pratt in on the safety, 7-2. And here C.J. Stroud, next possession, is intercepted. Things are not going well. Longest name in the NFL. Now Mac Jones with the ball, stepping up in the pocket. He is sacked. The offense not getting anything going. And so the Dreadnots on 4th and 15 attempt a 51-yarder. But it's wide left. Score remains 7-2 until the Dragons come back. They hit their field goal, 10-2. 2 minutes to go in this game. A touchdown and a 2-point conversion can tie, but Mac Jones' pass tipped away on 4th down. Dragons ball under 2 minutes. And here's Kenneth Walker. He's got a seam off tackle, untouched to about the 25-yard line. And here the Dragons end their drive as time expires with a field goal. And this Dragons defense holds the Dreadnots to 0 points on offense. Only points come on the defensive side of the ball with the safety. Next up, it's Bisons versus Voyagers. Both teams have 4 wins so far in the early season. In the Voyagers, goal line trouble, stuffed on 3rd and 1, 4th and inches. They're going to play it safe, take the 3 points. 3rd and 1 now for the Bisons. And that pass is off the mark by Kirk Cousins, so they'll set up for the field goal. We're tied at 3. Still tied, second quarter. Here's Jalen Hurts in a clean pocket. His receiver drops the pass. They'll settle for kick number 2. Now Voyagers with the ball back, about minute 30 left before the half, and Jalen Hurts' throw is intercepted. Threw it into tight coverage, and Rock Ya-Sin took it away. 9-6. Bison still down. Kirk Cousins play action frees up Nico Collins, who was wide open. Bison's first lead of the game. Voyagers on 3rd down, incomplete. 4th and 10. They kick to go down 1. So from losing to still losing, and now the Bison's up 1. Kirk Cousins to the end zone, knocked away. A lot of goal line defense shutting down these offenses. So 16-12, kind of an odd score, but the Voyagers finally break through. Touchdown late with 1 minute left, puts them up 3. And here Cousins and the Bisons strike back. Big pass, and Nico Collins sets up the game-tying kick. But there's a flag on the play. Roughing the kicker sets them into overtime. They decline it. Voyagers win the toss. So tied at 19. Jalen Hurts trying to drive the Voyagers downfield. Who needs a drive? One pass will do it over the shoulder. What a grab. Christian Kirk comes down with it. And hello, overtime. Goodbye, overtime. This game is over. 25-19. Voyagers win it. Now we head over to Omaha, Nebraska. The Antlers hosting the St. Louis Steamers. Second quarter, down 3. Jared Goff to Breece Hall. He's going to turn the corner and slip into the end zone. 7-3 Antlers. Later in the second, Breece Hall is going to take the carry from the 7-yard line, pick up a few blocks, and he is off to the races past the 50, 40, 30, 20, 10. Nobody's going to catch him. Ripping off a 93-yard run and a second touchdown of the game. Steamers, though, answer. They hand it off to Najee Harris up the middle, so we got a close one. 14-10, 9 seconds to go in the half. Justin Fields off his back foot, and look at the ball placement over 2 defenders. Steamers take the lead. Rondell Moore with the nice over-the-shoulder grab, and here Breece Hall, third quarter touchdown, brings him up to 3 in the Antler lead. Fourth quarter now, just a minute to go for Fields, nearly intercepted. But Antlers on a 3rd and 10. Steamers D comes up clutch, gets the stop and all their timeouts. So now 40 seconds, Steamers last chance. Fields connects on the corner route to Darius Slayton, and he goes up the sideline. Steamers up 3. Just under 20 seconds for Goff and Breece Hall. 4th and 1, and they are denied. The Steamers defense comes up big, and they win 24-21. Now we jump to Paris, France. The Sentinels are hosting the Houston Oilers. Oilers in the red zone. Baker Mayfield trying to make something happen. He is sacked by Khalil Mack. That brings up a 4th and 11. They settle for the field goal, go up 3-0. Ensuing kickoff. Oilers kicking it deep to Elijah Moore. Moore's going to run straight through the defense, untouched, accelerating past the 20. 10-5 touchdown. Sentinels with a kick return right off the bat. No offense needed. Now Baker, end of the first, firing. Passes caught by Deontay Johnson. Oilers go back up 10-7. Now Burrow and the Sentinels, 2nd and goal. He fires to Javonte Williams and shoulders his way into the end zone. Sentinels take back the lead. 14-10, end of the first half. Baker throwing to a wide open receiver. Kyle Phillips takes the lead. Third quarter now. Oilers running the ball up the gut. Jalen Warren with the touchdown. 24-14, starting to pull away, but Burrow in the red zone. He finds tight end Logan Thomas for the score. 3-point game. Oilers in the 4th, 2nd and goal. Jalen Warren, he gets back into the end zone, his 2nd rushing touchdown. Now Sentinels, they're in the red zone. 1st and goal from the 1. Burrow, he's got Logan Thomas for touchdown number 2. Back and forth they go. Just a minute left on 3rd and 8. Baker can't escape the pressure. Sentinel defense putting the ball back in the hands of Joe Burrow. 2nd and 5, 20 seconds left in this game, and Burrow fumbles it. The ball is loose, recovered by the offensive line, but with no timeouts, they can't snap the ball, and the Oilers hang on to win. Final score 31-28. Now down in San Antonio, it's the 3-2 Snowhawks versus the 4-2 Desperados. Snowhawk ball Tony Pollard bouncing off his lineman and into the end zone. Sneaky technique, but it worked. 10-0 in the second quarter. Desperado Dak trying to bring his team back, but he is sacked. Kalijah Cansey picks up the Snowhawks' 4th sack of the game. So now it's 3rd and 20 for the Desperados, and Braxton Berrios burst loose. Looks like the Snowhawks forgot all about him, and so did I, kinda. 10-7, Snowhawks, Aaron Rodgers between 2 defenders. Nice pass to D-Hop for the score. 17-10. This time Dak, he is stripped in the pocket, bends over gingerly to pick it up, and that's not going to work. Snowhawks take over. 1st and 10 off the play action. It's Rodgers firing for the goal line, and Ricky Pearsall hangs on. 24-13, 4th quarter now. Desperado ball. Dak, he's heaving this one for the back of the end zone, and initially ruled incomplete. The refs take a look, and that is a catch. So San Antonio needs the 2-point conversion to make it a 3-point game, but Dak is sacked and shoved to the side like he's nothing. 5 minutes to go. Rodgers, play action, plenty of time in the pocket, and he throws a missile downfield, caught by Malik Neighbors. What a grab. 31-19, Snowhawks pulling away, putting on a passing clinic, and nobody can guard this guy. Neighbors, 2nd straight touchdown. 38-19, Desperados just about out of it, but here Dak completes the long throw to Luke Musgrave, but it's too late. The Desperados lose by 12, final score 38-26. Now we zip right over to Dublin, Ireland. The winless Shamrocks taking on the 1-win London Black Knights. They're not exactly the best and brightest, and Exhibit A right here. Stafford takes the safety from Von Miller. Next possession, Black Knights come right down and score. Jonathan Brooks out of the backfield with a great catch. Now 2nd quarter is Trevor Lawrence moving to his right, finding Devonta Smith on the run. 16-0. Shamrocks now near the red zone. Stafford completes this ball, tackled at the 4. So with 5 seconds left, they'll chip in their first points of the game, 16-3. Second half now. Shamrocks driving, with the pressure up the middle, pummels Stafford into the turf. They'll settle for the field goal, make it a 10-point game. Later in the 3rd, Trevor Lawrence buying his time in the pocket, fitting this ball into his tight end Sam Laporta, and that'll do it. 23-6, Shamrocks' losing streak continues. Next, we go to Bull Field in Melbourne, Australia. The Tokyo Tigers taking on the Bulls. 3rd and 11 for Geno Smith. A lot of time in this pocket. Steps up, fires a laser downfield, but it's broken up. So on 4th and 11, the Bulls make the 53-yarder to go up 3. 3rd and 2 now. The run defense for the Bulls stops the Tokyo Tigers a yard short. They answer with a kick of their own, tied at 3. Later in the second, Geno on 3rd and 8. He connects with his wideout Brandon Cooks in the end zone. 13-6, 3rd quarter now. Jordan Love fires to wide open John Mechie III, tying it up at 13. Still tied, Love fires to his tight end Dalton Kincaid, and he rumbles ahead past the 20, tackled eventually at the 12-yard line. Tigers drive continues into the 4th. 3rd and 5 for Jordan Love. He connects with Tyler Lockett, dragging over the middle. So now Geno and the Bulls down 7, but 3:40 left to play. But on 2nd down, Smith's pass is intercepted by C.J. Mosley, the linebacker. But the Tigers will get the ball right back to the Bulls. Geno hit as he throws, but he completes it to DJ Moore. Now at the 34, 8 seconds to go. No timeouts for the Bulls and plenty of time. But he throws this ball away on 1st down. 2nd down, 3 seconds left. And the last play of the game, heading for the back of the end zone. But the Tigers defense holds strong, and they fend off the Bulls. Final score 20-13. Now we journey down south to Mexico City. The Golden Eagles 3-2 versus the 2-3 Redwoods. And here Jaden Daniels on the play action pass frees up Rashid Shaheed, putting the speed on display. He's been burning teams last few weeks. Redwoods up 7-0. Second quarter, Redwoods with the ball. Daniels, 2nd touchdown pass, this time fitting it into CeeDee Lamb. 17-3 right before the half. And here Brock Purdy is airing it out deep downfield, and he's got a receiver. We've got a 7-point game. KJ Hamler with the nice hands. Then into the 3rd, it's the Golden Eagles from the 1-yard line. And Brock Purdy's got a wide open KJ Osborne. Tie game, 4th quarter, still tied. Purdy on 3rd and 9, checks it down to his back. They're going to have to kick the field goal from the 25. Kick is good. Golden Eagles up 3. Daniels with just over 2 minutes to go pitches it out to Jonathan Taylor, and Taylor takes this one down inside the 5-yard line. First and goal from the 4. Daniels, a lot of time in the pocket. Looked like he could have ran, but CeeDee Lamb also open. Redwoods up 4. But plenty of time for the Golden Eagles. All 3 timeouts and 2 minutes to go. But Purdy's pass is intercepted. Let's look at this play. Benjamin St. Juste times it perfectly, comes away with the INT, and seals the win for the Redwoods. Final score 24-20. Now we go to the Nighthawks and the Monarchs. A couple of evenly matched teams at 3-3. 39 for the mini Monarch, Kyler Murray. And what happened here? Broken coverage, wide open touchdown pass, 7-0 Monarchs. But the Nighthawks answer. Herbert, pass complete to George Pickens. We're tied at 7. Then in the third, it's first and goal for the Monarchs, up 3, and Murray is going to take this around the outside, untouched for the score. Monarchs now up 10. Same score into the fourth quarter. Justin Herbert trying to make his comeback, hit as he throws. He can only get this ball out of bounds on third down, so 4th and 12, game on the line, and Herbert nearly intercepted. The Monarchs defense comes up big, but what about the Nighthawks defense? They need a stop on 4th and inches, but Antonio Gibson gets the yard he needs. Final score 17-7. The Monarchs shut down the Nighthawks. Now we head to Albuquerque to visit with our other undefeated team in the league, 6-0 Aviators. Down 3, Anthony Richardson completes the pass on 3rd and 10, but he's 5 yards short, so they'll kick to tie it up. Now in the second, it's 2nd and goal for the Pioneers. Pioneer Pat completes to Cooper Kupp, taking the 10-3 lead into the half. Now third quarter, Aviator ball, Richardson rolling to his right, and he is shouldered down to the turf. Rashawn Gary with the sack. Pioneer Pat, play action, 3rd and 4, nearly intercepted. Trying to fit that ball to Dallas Goedert. They'll settle for the field goal and go up 10 into the 4th now. Aviators on a 3rd and 1. Richardson, he's nearly intercepted. So on 4th and 1, the Aviators elect to take the points, making it a 1-score game. But next drive, Pioneer Pat in the end zone, knocked away. But they'll come away with points yet again. So here are the Aviators down 10 a second time. 1st and 10. Anthony Richardson slings it out left. Doesn't see the safety. Jump the route and take it back to the house. Marcus Epps may have just swung this game in favor of the Pioneers. Running out of time now. Richardson heaving this ball deep downfield, single coverage, and laying out for it is McCole Hardman. What a catch in the back of the end zone. Time for the onside kick, and it's bobbled. Aviators actually have a chance here. It was close, but the Pioneers get it. But after a stop, Aviators with another chance, under a minute, 2 timeouts. Richardson's hit, fumbles, does a nice recovery, but is still brought down behind the line. So 3rd and 6 incoming, 45 seconds to go, and Richardson's going to step up and fire another ball deep downfield, and McCole Hardman comes back for this one as well. That puts him over 120 yards on the game. But the very next play, Richardson's pass is picked off by Jordan Battle, and the Pioneers pull off the upset. Final score 23-13. The Pioneers go up to 4-2. Aviators drop to 6-1. Now let's go to Memphis, Tennessee, the home of our Sunday night primetime matchup between the Thunderbirds and the Blues. And here the Blues on first down. Caleb Williams finds his receiver T. Higgins in stride. Blues go up 7-0. Later in the first, Sam Darnold is going to escape the pocket, and he's going to hit his receiver crossing over the middle. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. We're tied at 7. Later in the second, 10-7. Thunderbirds are up. But Williams connects with his tight end, Cole Kmet, and Kmet is going to rumble all the way down the sideline to the 2-yard line. Next play, Blues from the 2. Williams drops back, throws to his right, and it's a catch. Zay Jones with the touchdown grab. 14-13, 1-score game, second half, and the Thunderbirds drive down. Darnold connects with James Cook out of the backfield. 19-14, they'll need the 2-point conversion, but it's batted up and batted around, no good. 19-14. 5-point game. And at the end of the third, Williams trying to fit that ball in the tightest of windows, and Andrew Wingard, the safety, takes it away. So we go into the fourth off the Thunderbird turnover. They're going to turn it into points on the board, going up 8. 2 minutes to go. Williams with a chance to come back on 4th and 8, and he's picked off again, this time by Trevon Diggs. But the Blues defense holds. They use all their timeouts to get the ball back. 2nd and 8, and here Cole Kmet bursting down the sideline, And so with 1:09 to go, the Blues in striking range of a tie. A lot of space to the left. If Williams wants to run it in, he throws instead. Intercepted. Trevon Diggs gets INT number 2. And here comes the onside kick right to the Thunderbird. They kneel down on it, and that's the final score. Thunderbirds win by 2, 22-20. Next, we're going to move on down to Orlando for Monday Night Football Part 1. Riverhogs and the Orbits. Hogs down 3 until Drake May connects with Isaiah Hodgkins. Riverhogs go up 7-3. Second quarter now, same score. Derek Carr, he's firing over the middle, and he connects with Jalen Waddle, brought down at the 5. Now second and goal, still from the 5. Carr surveying the field, throwing over the middle. The tight end, Travis Kelce, extra effort, gets over the goal line. Orbits take the lead. Now third and goal for the Riverhogs, end of the first half, and Drake May is going to fit this ball in between the defenders, knocked away. They settle for the game-tying field goal, so we go into the half, 10-10. Third quarter, Derek Carr moving to his right. He's going to tuck it and run, sliding at the 9, so they settle for a field goal of their own, taking back the lead, 13-10. Riverhogs in the fourth quarter, in the red zone on 3rd and 1. They convert. Now faced with another third down, third and goal from the 6. Drake May has an opening, and he's going to waltz into the end zone for the go-ahead score, 17-13. First and 10 for the Orbits. Carr to Kelce, and Kelsey's going to rumble up the sideline. Tackled at the 37. Now second down, 2:40 left to play. Carr, he wants Jalen Waddle over the middle, but he's intercepted by the linebacker Quan Alexander, and that's going to be the back-breaking INT for the Orbits. Riverhogs win it 17-13. They've got their second win of the season and second in a row. Now we're headed to the Elks Den in Salt Lake City for Monday Night Football Part 2. Elks Condors, and Elks QB Lamar Jackson in the red zone. He finds Khalil Shakir going across the middle, 7-0 Elks. Later in the first, Josh Allen on 2nd and 1. He's going for the end zone. Caught Amari Cooper. Hangs on after taking the tumble, 7-7. 1 minute to go in the first. Lamar converting on 3rd and 3. Gerald Everett coughs the ball up, and the Condors swoop in. The refs need to take another look. Knee down, elbow down. The Elks will hang on to it. Second quarter, 3rd and 2. With this new lease on life, Bijan Robinson's going to cough it up as well. And the Condors swoop in a second time. This time, you can't take it away. They're going to turn that into points. 10-7 Condor lead. End of the first half. Lamar Jackson's going to scoot up the middle and then quickly slide down at the 4-yard line. 30 seconds to go. There's an opening to his left. Lamar wants the end zone, but he's hit and he fumbles. Third fumble in the half, and the Condors recover. Great red zone defense, scooped it up by Arden Key. Now final play of the third and goal from the 2, and Josh Allen takes it himself in virtually untouched. 21-7, fourth quarter now. Elks need a score here to stay alive, and this time Jackson's going to run around the Condor defense. No fumbles. Down 7. They get the ball back under a minute. 2nd and 5. Lamar Jackson checks it down. Gets the first. Down to just 1 timeout. 30 seconds left. Lamar clean pocket. He's going to dump over to the crossing route. Gerald Everett, the tight end, gets down for the first. 10 seconds to go. No timeouts. 3rd and 10. Jackson leaping over defenders, keeping the play alive. Throws it away. 4 seconds, and it's 4th down. This is for the game. Lamar, he's going to toss it up for the end zone, and it's knocked away, but a flag is thrown. Pass interference puts the ball at the 1, so Jackson to tie is bottled up by the Condors defense. Second red zone stop of the game. They stepped up when it mattered most. Condors win 21-14. All right, that was week 7 slate of games. But now let's look around the league. It's standings time. In the AFC East, it's the Caps and Voyagers at the top, 5-2. Snowhawks, 3rd place, a respectable 4-2. And the Thunderbirds on a 4-game winning streak, coming back down 0-3 to be 4-3. This is a tough division. Then in the AFC North, it's a battle between the Steamers and the Blues, both teams at 5-2. And then in 3rd and 4th place, the Antlers, Riverhogs, they share a record at 2-5. The AFC South is close as well. The Bison's lead currently at 4-2, but the Desperados are just a game back at 4-3 in 2nd place. 3rd place, Armadillos, they're 2-5, as is the 4th place, Houston Oilers. And then in the AFC West, the Pioneers retain their top spot after beating the undefeated Aviators, followed by the Condors. They're 3-3 in 2nd place. A step behind them in 3rd are the Redwoods at 3-3-1, and then lowly Mounties 1-5-1 in 4th place. Now in the NFC, the Huskies are control of the East, 5-1, 4-game winning streak. Second place are the Monarchs at 4-3. They won this week, followed by the Tigers. They started off 0-3. Now they're 3-3, breaking even. And in last place, the Bulls. They're on a 4-game skid. Now to the north, where no teams are above 500. The leader, Lumberjacks, are just 3-3. Second place, Sentinels, are 3-4. And the Black Knights in third place, 2-4. They won this week, only team in the division. And of course, the Shamrocks. Who could forget the team that can't buy a win? They're 0-6. Now we go from no wins to all the wins. The Wizards, they're 7-0. They lead the NFC South, followed by a slew of 3-4 teams. The Orbits in second place, Dragons in third on a 2-game winning streak, and the Nighthawks, who've dropped 3 straight. And in the NFC West, the Aviators are still the top team, 6-1 following the loss today. Golden Eagles are 3-3 in second place. Dreadnots, they've lost 2. They're 3-4 in third. And in last place, surprising to all, the Lamar Jackson, Bijan Robinson-led 1-6 Elks. Now let's check in on our stat leaders through Week 7. Jared Goff has the slim lead over Anthony Richardson in passing. In rushing, it's the Dreadnots back, David Montgomery with 550 yards on the year. In receiving, it's Darius Slayton over Jamar Chase and Chris Godwin with 679 yards. On defense, Zaire Franklin, he's got the most tackles with 73 on the year. The Steamers' Trey Hendrickson, he is the sack master right now, 10.5 sacks. And leading the league in interceptions is Trevon Diggs. He had 2 this week. All right, so that's it for week number 7. Everyone's coming back for week number 8. No buys next week. So thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. See you again for week 8.